Hello everyone, Mark McCray here with the Douglas Hills Church of Christ. Thanks for joining us today for a minute with the Word. Recently on our VBS trip to the island of Grenada, we played games with kids in the afternoons after the VBS was over. Two of the games that we played that the kids loved to play were Mother May I and Simon Says. Of course, in Mother May I, the kids were given instructions, move 2 steps forward or whatever, and they had to ask Mother May I. They had to get permission. Simon Says, they would be told to do something, but if Simon didn't say to do it and they did it, then they were penalized. You know, there's some spiritual application to that. What we need to ask ourselves is not what Simon says or Mother May I, but what does God say? And God may I. In Colossians 3, verse 17, the Apostle Paul said this, "And whatever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through Him." Here Paul lays down the principle that in our life as Christians, we need to make sure that we do something that He approves of in His name. And then in Galatians chapter 1, verses 8 through 9, Paul said, "But even if we are an angel from heaven, preach any other gospel to you than what we have preached to you, let him be accursed. As we have said before, so now I say again, if anyone preaches any other gospel to you than what you have received, let him be accursed." Here we learn that as Christians, we can only do what God tells us to do. So, forget Simon, don't forget your mom, but the most important spiritual issue is, what does God say? And God may I. You live by those principles in life, then you'll do well. Thanks for listening today for A Minute with the Word.